So, yesterday I talked about settling, and today I want to talk about being delusional. When you go for something that nobody else around you has, or nobody else around you even remotely thinks about, and in this case, being in a relationship that is perfect for you, completely perfect in every aspect, you're going to be seen as somebody who's delusional. You're going to be seen as somebody who's crazy. The reason why that is because the people around you, they cannot see themselves as having that kind of relationship. They might not even believe that they can have that kind of relationship. And they're also looking at people who are around them, and they see that those people are also not in those kind of relationships. So therefore, when you say that this is the kind of relationship that I want and I'm not going to settle, they're going to tell you that you cannot have that. Because like I said, they cannot see that for themselves. When people cannot see something for themselves, they cannot see it for you. Which is also why when you have a dream or a goal, do not tell your dreams or your goals to people who cannot hold them for you, who cannot, yeah, they don't have the capacity to believe in them for you. They're going to spit on them, and they are going to talk you out of them. This is why people tell people that you should be quiet when you have a dream or a goal, especially when it's something that is like, out of this world. And this is where the delusion comes from. Being delusional means you are thinking differently. It means that you're thinking from the realm of possibilities. You're thinking from the realm of anything can happen. You're thinking from the realm of no limitation. You're thinking from the realm of what this is exactly what I want, and this is exactly what I'm going to go for. I don't care what anybody else has around me. What I want is this, and this is what I'm going to go for. And this is not just in terms of relationships. This can also be in terms of a job, in terms of your business. If everybody around you is earning a certain amount of money, and you say I'm going to be earning, let's say, it depends on what you want. If you say I want to earn like 25,000 pounds per month, or I want to earn like 50,000 pounds per month, or 100K per month, and the people around you have never earned that kind of money, to them that's delusional. That's not a possibility for you. um the same thing with relationships. If the people around you that are in like quote unquote normal relationships, and you say this is the kind of relationship that I want, you're going to be seen as delusional. In terms of where you want to live, what you want to do in the world, if you say that this is what you want and this is your dream, and but nobody else around you even remotely sees that for themselves, you're going to be seen as delusional. And the delusion is you're thinking differently. You're thinking outside of the expectations set by the world and set by the people around you. You have to understand that in this world there are a lot of unspoken rules and unspoken expectations based on your race, your age, your environment, where you're from, and you know and how you see yourself. And all of these are expectations that have been created by people, and most of them have nothing to do with you. In another realm, yeah, we all had something to do with that, but that's, I don't want to go into that. But these expectations have nothing to do with you. You were born into these expectations. Let me give an example of what what an expectation is. Okay, since I'm talking about relationships, let's say that there are expectations that a woman in her 20s can get a certain type of man, or is going to be attracted to a certain, or certain men are going to be attracted to a woman in her 20s, but maybe a woman in her 40s cannot get that kind of man, or a woman in her 50s, or a woman in her 60s, and all that. All of these are like unspoken rules, unspoken um, limitations that are placed on who you are and where you are. But that's just one of them. There are expectations in the workforce, in the workforce in different countries. When you do have an 8 to 5 job, there are certain expectations of what you can earn. You can't go above a certain amount, because that's the expectation that's set. That's the limit that's set. That's what I'm talking about. When you say, okay, I want to earn, let's say the people around you are earning, I don't know, say, let's say an average of like maybe £3,000 per month. And you say now, you have your own business. You say, I want to earn like £20,000 or £25,000 per month, or I want to earn 100K per month. The people around you are going to think that you're delusional, that that's not a possibility for you. Because they don't see themselves as being able to earn that kind of money. And they probably have never been in contact with anybody who has earned that kind of money. So they're going to talk you out of it when you tell them. That's what I'm talking about. It takes delusion to be able to have a dream that no one else around you has. It takes being able to think outside of the world mind, outside of the expectation of what the world said. This is how things should be. This is what the expectation is for this kind of person, or for somebody like you. This is the expectation. And the reason why I want to talk about this is because the reason why most women settle, not most women, many women settle, is because they have tapped into that limitation so much that they don't believe that they can have, the relationship that they really want, and they just end up settling for the man that they don't really want, but because he's available, so they go for that. And also it's the fear of being called crazy. When you have a dream that nobody else around you has, you're going to be called delusional, you're going to be called crazy. You're going to be called as the person who just does things on a whim. And that's all part of it. Because you're going to start doing things differently. You're going to start having a different way of being. And this is it's a necessary part of following your dreams. It's a necessary part of going after what you truly want. Not what the world tells you that this is what you should want because of who you are, because of how you've been identified as a person, but what you truly want in your heart. It takes being delusional to go after that. You're almost going to look crazy to people. The reason why you're going to look crazy to people is because they're using their brains to measure what is a normal way of being. They're using their own past experience. The information that they are using to label you as crazy or delusional is that I've looked at myself and my past experiences, and I've looked at the people around me and their past experiences, and I don't see anybody doing something like this. So therefore, she saying that she's going to have this, to me, that's delusional. That's the only reason. There's no valid explanation for it. So don't even worry about, being called delusional, because the basis of being called delusional is like, it's false, because no one can tell you what you deserve. No one can tell you what you can have. No one can tell you what you're destined to be like, to have, to experience, because they have to be in your body. They have to literally be in your body to know who you are and what you really want. They have to have access to all realms of possibilities to be able to tell you that, and no one has that capacity. Everybody sees the world through themselves. Everybody sees the world through self. No one can see the world through you or through another person. They have to, like I said, they have to be in your body. So they cannot tell you. So do not listen to people telling you that you cannot have this. Believe in your own dreams. Believe in no matter how crazy it sounds, it's your dream. If you're dreaming it, if you have a desire, it's yours. It's given to you. You crafted a desire long before you came to this earth planet, to this earth realm. It's yours. Hold on to it. Don't let people talk you out of your dream. It's yours, and so therefore keep it.